Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you'll take a second to subscribe and maybe like this video if you do, and feel free to leave comments of things, questions or things that you want to talk about. I'm happy to definitely respond and take a look at those and make this a collaborative experience. So anyway, here we are. It is a Friday at the end of February, and we're about to head into March, my favorite month, my birthday month. And it's just a time that I like to be reflective, and again, going back to the dog dish story in video 1, it's about like just constantly taking time to like reassess what you're doing, how you're feeling, what makes you feel good, what things don't, and eliminate them. And fitness is a journey, right? It's a marathon, not a sprint. Hopefully that's what life is. And I have to try to not spin in my chair. I know I'm bad about that. Anyway, I felt like I was doing really good when COVID first kicked off. My daughter had moved home from traveling across the world, and so I had a buddy here, and I don't know, buddies and fitness I think go well together. It's always nice to have like someone that's accountable, or that you're like, hey, what are you doing today? This is what I'm doing today. And it just helps because you just feel like you've said it out loud, so you better do it, or you're doing it with someone. And summer was great. We were actually doing Camp Gladiator, which I recommend. I love. It's fun. I love any kind of boot camp boot camp workouts. I mean, remote probably wasn't the same experience, but it was good enough, definitely. I find that at this moment, a lot of squats, lunges don't work great for me. But I love to do them. Yeah, I can totally see the health benefit, and I think that your body could probably look really good if you did them frequently. I totally get that. They just weren't feeling good. My knees just definitely were bothering me, and in the summer, I feel like it didn't, and then it just got steadily kind of worse. But I was running, and I got injured playing tennis, so I wasn't playing tennis, and I was doing a little bit of biking and walking. So kind of, a lot of different things. So I really can't pin it on something in particular, but I just knew when fall came, it was still COVID, I just was feeling a little broken down, not defeated, but broken down. Like, maybe I just need to like rest, pull back on the running. And look, I get it, like, running isn't for everybody. It makes me feel good. I love how I feel out there running, and when I'm doing it, it doesn't hurt. So anyway, I was just like, I think I just need to maybe take a break. And I also feel like maybe there's a part of me that just thought it kind of felt like easier too. Like I was bored and feeling a little lazy, and it kept my husband motivated if I did it with him. So I just started walking, and there's nothing wrong with walking. But I'm a slow walker, as I think anybody that I've ever walked with can attest to. I mean, slow. I don't know what it is. When I'm walking, it's like for enjoyment and talking, and I'm like walking the dog. It's literally just like walking through the neighborhood, and not at a very fast pace. So anyway, I just, come January, my daughter and I were like, all right, let's change things up. So I started doing some YouTube videos of some yoga, some other, not CrossFit, but like upper body and abs. And there's tons of great workouts online. I mean, tons, really. You really can't, there's not an excuse for not, because there's definitely anything that you want to do, you can find, do remote, you can find it online, and it's awesome. I mean, bottom line, you need to keep moving. And so anyway, we were doing those. I wasn't loving it, and I wasn't feeling motivated, and I knew I wasn't even really trying that hard. I don't know why. I was kind of half-assing it. And I thought, I need to do something different, like really different. I want to feel better. Like, bottom line, I don't want to like 10, 20 years from now have some kind of surgery and not be able to like lift myself up off the toilet, or if I fall, get myself off the ground. I know it sounds crazy and it's like probably really far off, but that's kind of like really what goes through my mind is like preventive. How can I prevent that from happening? So I had seen and talked to a few friends that live in the area, and I knew they had been going to a place called the Body Mechanic. And one of them is Lowest Usage. She had done like a testimonial video, and I watched that, and another friend, Lysa. And I thought, I've always wanted to try personal training and haven't, but I would love for someone to be the boss of me, when it comes to that. Because I think I just was kind of sick of always thinking and pivoting and trying to like come up with something different. Like, let someone else tell me what I need to do to feel better. Like, that sounds really good. And so I called him up and talked to him for a long time. So the owner is Jeff Wooten, and I don't even know him that well or the program that well at this point. So I'm just gonna like kind of just tell you where I am. I've only done it 2 weeks, and I think that it's really interesting, and I think that it's going to be really helpful, and it's re-inspired me, and that really at the end of the day was what I was hoping for. So I'm locked in till mid-April. I'm going to keep you posted. Again, like I just believe this, our fitness and life is a journey. It's a marathon, not a sprint, however you want to say it. And you have to like just take those times to like say like, oh, that's not feeling good, or I can tell I'm not into it, like, but not stop, right? Like, what can I do to re-inspire myself? And so, like I said, so I've been doing this. It's personal training followed by a soft tissue massage. So the goal is to he's like, you should be able to do squats, you should be able to do lunges, and there's no reason, if you want to run. And I was like, that's kind of an epiphany, right? Like, okay, great, that's awesome. I'm all in. What can I do to get there? And so, like I said, it's only been 2 weeks. I'm headed to Phoenix, so I'm going to be doing a lot of hiking, and then I'll be back at it. But I'm excited. I'm excited to try something new, be inspired by a different opinion and thoughts on what would be best for me. And so that's it. And I will keep you posted along this journey and maybe do some vlogging for you. So wish me luck. Again, subscribe. Look forward to having you guys again next week. And